Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2, where we just won our war. I didn't intend to get into a war, but we won it nonetheless. Ooh, I just tried to left click and drag. This is not civilization. Okay. Middle click and drag. That is better. So, the war did expose some distinct weaknesses for us. Specifically, the fact that we don't have enough infantry. Cavalry would be nice, but I think we want to limit our cavalry probably to only one or two brigades per army. Now, one thing I definitely want to work towards is getting these supply limit increases. That's going to be very, very beneficial for us. For now, though, I kind of want to abandon our armies and let them regenerate for a little while. We'll keep an eye on them, make sure that they don't start taking attrition, but I want to let them regenerate for a little while and work for a bit on some of our railroads. Because that was what we were working on before the war happened, and I just want to get a few of those going here, and I did already check our budget, right? Yeah, so we're currently spending like all of our money on the national stockpile. That is kind of to be expected. We stopped spending money on the national stockpile during the war, so we're kind of replenishing that right now. And that is definitely going to be something that we need to work on, and I'm just going to increase those speeds up. There we go. Okay. And actually, we just don't have the money to build railroads right now. Now we're starting to make money again, though, because our stockpiles are starting to get a little bit better. Excellent. So we probably want to work on some of these industrial things pretty soon, particularly mining and farming output, because that will change our taxes, our tax base, pretty dramatically. So that'll be a good thing. Amhara or... yeah, the policy is... Actually, where's Ethiopian Inigria? Did I spell that wrong? Nope, Ingria. Okay, I guess this is a region that doesn't pop up. I'm going to assume that we don't have much Amhara there, and we're going to rescind the policy. That's my guess, anyway. Excellent. So we're just working on doing a little bit of rebuilding right now. Let's go through our armies. Yep, nobody's taking attrition. That is fantastic. We've definitely fielded too few brigades. That's something that we need to be working on. Perhaps we should work on building some armies in some locations. We can support a brigade from Pau here. And the European 2nd might be a halfway decent place to do that. I want to check here. 6 and 4. Okay. Supply limit is 41 right now. Let's see here. 6 plus 4 is, of course, 10. So this would be 30. So we could actually afford to get 3 more brigades here before we start hitting attrition limits. Okay. I mean, those cannon definitely do work, right? We don't want to get rid of our cannon, but I'm feeling like our standard army for right now, like, this is going to be way more than our supply limits can support, right? But what I'd like to see is like 10 to 5. Now that would be 17 times 3, which is what? 45 plus 6, 51? That's actually not that much more. And I think that'd be a reasonably powerful army. For right now, let's grab infantry, not irregulars, infantry. We want professional armies. Okay. Let's check around here. Yeah, we'll grab an infantry unit from here as well. And one more from here. And that's all we can get for now. Our top priority needs to be on infantry. Artillery and cavalry are kind of a side note. And the cavalry will be phased out eventually. Maybe we just want to ignore cavalry because They'll only last a little while longer. All pops in the Niger Delta losing 3 militancy? Okay, we can do that. Are we gaining or losing militancy right now? We're gaining militancy and losing consciousness. Okay. Good to know. Well, we've definitely saved up some cash, so I do want to start working on a few additional railroads in locations where we can while we're working on positivism to come in. Positivism, of course, is going to give us education efficiency, which is very good. Our literacy is coming up slowly, but we definitely want to hit that sweet, sweet 100% number if we can. I'll have to see if that's a possibility. We can build some railroads over here. A lot of these locations we need improved tech to build railroads in. But I want to get that infrastructure built as quick as we can right now. Here in Africa, we should, in theory, be able to build a fair amount of railroad. Oh, we're actually running low on cash right now. Fair enough. How are these infantry trainings going? Okay, they're looking for canned food. Fair enough. Now, in our budget here, we are stockpiling land units, which includes artillery, canned food, ammunition, and small arms. So that's probably why we are not currently getting canned food there, because we're putting all of the canned food into our stockpile right now, is my guess. Okay, and we've also gotten a fair amount of debt here that we should probably work on repaying. We did go into debt a fair amount during that last war, so we should probably do something about that. I mean, this loan is not going up very much, but we've also given a few loans. Who is this? Ava wants an alliance. I will pass on that one. We're going to toss in... Actually, we can't really toss that much in right now. We're going to be going further into debt in a moment. I think we should probably hold off on building additional railroads for right now until we get our debts paid. Regular clothes and losing militancy, or luxury clothes and losing consciousness. We'll take the luxury clothes and sell them, I'm sure. Magdeburg would gain 5 militancy, or we could spend 50 pounds. We'll spend the 50 pounds. All the tea in Ethiopia. We are... All capitalists in Batum would pay 300 pounds. I mean, there's probably not very many capitalists in Batum, but... We're going to take the cold hard cash for right now. And yeah, you can see our expenditure is going up pretty markedly. I'm actually going to cut our administration right now. There we go. Now we're making some money. Fantastic. I would like to repay all these loans. I mean, we're making quite a lot of money right now. So let's get ourselves dug out of this debt hole a little bit. This is going to go quite quickly, in fact. Yeah, this is going incredibly quickly. We're 40k away. We have 10% of that right now. I just want to check. The First Nordic is currently taking attrition here. There are too many cannons. Let's go ahead and split off 5 of these units of artillery, which are up here, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take these over to here. Supply limit there is 40. That should be absolutely fine. Okay. Wait. Is the First Nordic moving? Yes. You don't move. Only these cannons move. There we go. Excellent. Call ally from Ojibwa. They want us to come to their aid in the Ojibwa liberation of Newfoundland, Ontario. Where exactly? That's us. I mean... I don't... Oh, they're going up against these guys. These are a colonial nation, or at least they were. But it looks like Ethiopian Canada has decided to become Newfoundland and independent. Go for it, Ojibwa. We are, gonna attack. I guess. Excellent. Yeah, that definitely used to be our colonial nation, but we'll conquer Ojibwa eventually. We're kind of biding our time on the conquering people thing, though. So let's go ahead and repay this loan, at least as much as we can. We'll stockpile that tea. Okay, we only owe loans to the Bank of Ethiopia now, so that is very, very good. And we can actually repay that now. We're officially out of debt. We're going to bump up our administrative spending a little bit here to about there. Excellent. Newfoundland has some troops over in this area. We're actually going to come take out these troops. Excellent. Okay, I want to check in on those new infantry that we ordered up. They will be arriving... Actually, they still don't have any of their canned goods. Fair enough. We should check to see if maybe... steel factories. I'm actually quite interested in investing in steel factories. Yes, please. Okay, we just got Positivism, which of course gives us education efficiency. And that is a pretty big deal for us because we are spending on education quite thoroughly. Although I don't see that education efficiency reflected in the budget, which is kind of interesting. I don't think we're going to grab ideological thought or associationism just yet. Neither of these are particularly useful for us. Factory input tech. Mining and farming output of 10% would maybe not be the worst thing. Okay. I'm not too interested in factory throughput just yet. That'll be useful a little bit later on. Let's see, it's currently 1829. When does idealism activate? 1840, 11 years. Okay. I think we're going to go for the practical steam engine here for that sweet, sweet farming output. Okay, that will activate in about 2 years. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to move up over here and see what's going on. I'd like to take out these forces. 22 January, 23 January. Okay. They're outrunning us a little. We'll arrive on 2 February. They will exit on 1 February. That's fine. They're actually going into Hamilton. 3 February and 4 February. Yep, that's what the AI is doing, all right. Fine. We will allow this to finish, and we'll attack this force. I'm interested in seeing how they respond here. They're responding by not responding, it would appear. Now, it does bear noting that we are currently not spending on our military. So this is probably going to be a little spooky. But that's acceptable. This is to buy time for this occupation. Once this finishes, we can bring in the reinforcements. We're actually still winning that. Through some miracle. And they actually retreated. As soon as we ordered this to come in. Fair enough. Where's the Ojibwa Forces? Up here? Hello! I forgot about this colonial army. Okay, up we go. This is, of course, Ethiopian Alaska that holds this. Sounds good. Our average literacy is now almost up to 25%. I want to attack these guys in Toronto. We will arrive on 28 March right now, and it looks like they're not going to... It keeps flickering between 27 and 28. I think they get out. Yeah, they absolutely do. We're going to chase them. Now they don't get out. They're making a stand. Okay. Sounds good to me. Is that a stack wipe? I believe that was a stack wipe. Okay, we're going to attack up over there. In the meantime, I do want to take a look at this newspaper here. Okay, wonderful. I want to take a look at our possible inventions. Ammunition production, small arms, and artillery production. And these base chances are a daily chance, I believe. So that is absolutely fine. And we can get that invention once we have access to the practical steam engine. Wonderful. Well, we're just going to continue running up here and getting rid of some of these guys. What is our current clergy population anyway? We're not at our optimal clergy population yet. Okay. Good to know. We're still attacking over here. And we're going to attack these guys in Sudbury. They're going to get out just in time. Okay. We're going to go after them again here. I'm guessing they have... Oh, those are pure infantry. They're actually not going to try to get out this time. That's acceptable. Okay. I want to check in over here and see if we've gotten any of those canned goods. No, we have not. Fair enough. Any factories that we want to invest in? Actually, this railroad we absolutely want to invest in. And a lumber mill in East Macedonia? Sure. We'll accept that. Okay. We won the Battle of Sudbury, to no one's surprise. Now we're going to go attack this force in Ottawa. The force in Ottawa doesn't want to be attacked. We'll see if we can trick it the same way. We can. Can I take advantage of that? And as a follow-up, should I take advantage of that? They get out on the 30th of May. We arrive on the 1st of June. Okay, that was just the AI being clever then. Good enough. I want to check in up here on our occupation status. We're getting there. Okay. Sounds good. Now, we did manage to hit that stack. What is our current war score here? 4%. Oh, boy. Let's go ahead and hit Thunder Bay, get these guys to stop their occupation at the very least. We're going to arrive on 29 June. I think we do beat their occupation. Oh yeah, get out of there. Wonderful. We're going to go attack Prince Albert over here. Excellent. And now we're going to come down over this way again and attack Sudbury. As we wipe these stacks, we are, of course, reducing their ability to fight back from Ojibwa. So we are currently at 8% war score. So that is going reasonably well. I do want to bump up our administrative spending just a little bit here. Maybe to about there? Yeah, that looks good. Excellent. And we can... Why are they going into... Oh, this is all Prince Albert. Okay, I gotcha. We're going to go attack Brandon instead. Excellent. And I do want to attack in Toronto. And we got artillery production. Fantastic. Give us that sweet, sweet cash. I don't think there are any capitalists there. Okay, we will go ahead and build an explosives factory. I am A-okay with that. Now, currently we do have some canned food production. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Have we gotten any canned food over here? That's a negative. And I'm wondering if that comes out of this defense spending here, instead of this spending on land units. Well, we are definitely buying canned food. There's no doubt about that. We're also consuming some canned food. So we're not producing as much canned food as I would like to see. Perhaps we could build ourselves our own canned food production facility? That might not be the worst idea. For right now, though, I want to attack these guys over here. And we're just checking in on our occupation status. That all looks fine. We are currently at 10% war score. That's a stack wipe. And Newfoundland is basically unable to respond at this point. We've stack wiped their armies so many times that there's just very, very little that they can do here. So that's pretty good. Now I do want to think about putting in another factory somewhere. Let's sort by infrastructure here. Okay. So if we were to build a canned food factory of our own, iron and cattle would be what would be necessary. Okay. I mean, that's not a huge issue. I would like to build a canned food factory, actually. So we're going to get started on that. We won the Battle of Ottawa. No one is surprised. We're going to go ahead and split this force in half here, and we're going to send this force over to Kingston, and this force over here. They just don't really have anything that they can use to fight back with at this point. Our colonial armies were too strong. Even with basically no spending whatsoever. I like it. I mean, it's not hugely surprising for Newfoundland over here. I mean, they were the ones who decided to not be in our sphere, I guess. So, serves them right. Our war score is currently at 15%, and it's just going to take some time to clean all that up. You know what? I'm going to split this in half here again, and we're going to send these guys over to see if we can track down these jerks. Bam. Did we fool them? No, we did not. The AI was all over that one. So they're going to bury. That's fine. And we'll head over there. They're at 0.0. They have 84 troops there. They're heading to Hamilton. We'll chase them. And it looks like they're going to let us catch. Wonderful. They could have let us on a bit of a chase there. But they chose not to, so that is all good. Excellent. Now, of course, I'm not super keen on Ottawa getting any of this territory. Or not Ottawa, Ojibwa getting any of this territory. But I guess it'll have to do. We'll send some to our neighbors. That's absolutely fine. Okay. We're at 1.21% of our population as clergy. We're at 24.6% of our population literate. This is very good so far. We are making gains on this. We still have 2 more possible inventions. The practical steam engine will be done pretty soon. This only costs $32.14. We may want to pick up these naval techs early on here, just because they're so cheap. I mean, we don't really care too much about them. A lot of these are much better for us, but regardless. I do want to check in on our canned food status yet again. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. And absolutely none. So yeah, the question now becomes, is there just a shortage of canned food everywhere? And let's see here. It's under here. Canned food is in high demand right now. Okay. Yeah, we need 25.44 for our government, but I'd kind of like to keep around maybe like 200 for a stockpile. Okay. We can work on some additional railroads. And we'll get a few of those going. There we go. Excellent. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish up a few of these projects that we've got going on. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.